Feature Friday.
The freshest. Okay, let's talk about freaking dance performances because this song is awesome musically. It is amazing on the music video, and I think the freaking choreography is gonna bang. Even though I've only seen like little snippets here and there because of the live performances that I've seen and on the music video, but I feel like a focus on the choreo, it's gonna do my head in, okay?
What? Nice.
It's gonna blow my brain.
Well, I wanted to do a proper analysis of it, so let's give it a watch. If you wanted to see a full review, it's no longer up in the channel. Guess we have a live version.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Sick, nice dances.
1, 2, 3. Okay, I freaking love that. That intro is hard as hell, but the chorus is actually quite nice. Simple.
So visually captivating.
Yeah. Also, can we have a freaking shout out to the dancers that are working with him since like the beginning of his solo career? Love.
This is the set, right, where they made the butter.
Yeah, this
remix
is the big studio they have now in Hybe.
Sick studio.
It's the biggest studio I think they've got, or one of the biggest.
What the hell is there a basketball hoop in there?
Because they play.
Oh, sick. That's awesome.
Come on, zoom in, guys. I want to see more closer.
More close.
Next to you.
I like though that they didn't do the whole.
Yeah, dynamic camera. Yeah, I know.
Camera.
It's very good. It's very good. I actually think this is one of the things that actually takes away a lot of the dynamics from dance practices. Look at me complaining about it.
It's
But
just Vale's a big purist, you know.
I just absolutely love the fact that you get to see all the dance around, and not from a different perspective that you would if you weren't dancing, which is really cool because these are the type of videos that you go back and reassess as a dancer, and like here's where you should be standing, here's what we need to do that again, and things like that. So to me this feels really close to what is organically what happens when you're doing a dance number. To be honest, this isn't really jam-packed. I thought it was gonna be heavier on every bar, but it's just very dynamic.
Because I think
it's rhythmical.
Yeah, because I think it's also a song specifically made for live performances.
Yeah, it's just very rhythmical. It's very impactful.
Live performances musically, because
Yeah,
there's
look at
other
that.
songs that are really made for live performances in performing.
Yeah, it's not
And
gonna
dance.
be Run BTS, but for some reason I thought it was gonna be that dynamic.
This is so easy for him.
It really is. Well, remember he's also solo singing, so it has to be somewhat efficient in terms of energy. Nice.
Nice.
Guys, talk about freaking dynamics.
love.
2, 3, 4, 1.
Dude, he's so sharp. What the fuck?
Actually, you can stare at every single dancer, and I love that even though they have their own dynamics and their own style, they're just so freaking cohesive. Very nice.
I love this song live as well. It's very impressed with it.
Next to you. Very cool.
Yeah, but this guy's a star, man.
Here's the thing. Give me a second there. I adore the fact that in this section, obviously, we're about to embark into the dance break, which is the coolest part of this freaking song is the breakdown with the like all the Michael Jackson-esque sounds in the background and the bass and things like that. But look how efficient the dynamics in the choreo are. So you have a really total slowdown. It's about the mood. It's about what we can do with very little. And I think a lot of that is used in a lot of dance performances around the world. I feel like people underestimate the power of stillness on live performances, especially when it comes to dancers. There is so much power with understanding the musical dynamics in the song to amplify very subtle movements. I think that's the reason why, for example, Move by Temin became so iconic, because the idea of very subtle movements that are very rhythmical with the song kind of like amplify the feel of something that builds tension, something that builds dynamics, something that pulls you in. and it's very, very nicely done in this particular song as well. Like if you say here, it's all about the fluidity of movements, and it's very subtle in what it can do with the body. Especially that chorus is just so iconic when it comes to subtleties and stillness in the movement, which is so cool. Honestly, this is a masterpiece in terms of utilizing the musical dynamics to enhance a visual stimuli. Yes. Yes. Hip rolls, baby.
Next to you, standing next to
you. Standing next to you. Here we go. Get ready for the crazy. Yeah.
I love this instrumental as well.
Oh, the footwork is nice. Very cool. See, this is what I was expecting from the beginning.
Very, very
heavier,
heavy.
yeah. But I love that it's a section of the song. It kind of takes me back to the early 2000s. Yeah, cool. Oh, here we go back. It's just a push and pull dynamic throughout the whole choreography.
Right. Sort of like a seduction, right?
It is.
Or like a really good song that really amplifies dynamics.
I just think is the greatest tribute to Michael Jackson I've seen in modern day.
Yeah. And especially by someone so popular as him, damn.
Honestly, and it's literally what? 4 bars? 4 bars of intense choreo?
Yeah.
In a 3-minute and 30 song? That is brilliant in terms of like how efficient it can be done in a live performance. Because there's nothing more disappointing for a member of the audience that goes and pays a ton of money for a ticket and gets to see a singer that has to do a choreography in order to sing correctly, or has to do half the singing so they can dance correctly. It kind of is very disappointing as a member of the audience. But in this particular case, when everything is choreographed to appeal to this artist, like everything's tailor-made for the artist, really enhances the experience as an audience member too. It's just so great.
This is at the Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy Fallon.
Why did you say Jim?
I don't know. I don't know how much of this I can show, because
standing next to you. Yeah, you see this freaking break here? Brilliant. It's only like 4 bars, and it's just so brilliantly choreographed. Absolutely no putting his singing abilities at risk.
Yeah. I'm really happy with that, actually, because that's my number one concern when it comes to like artists like him, where very obviously he's a world-class dancer as well.
Who choreographed this?
I have no idea.
Credits?
It was Filipino-American Kion Madrid.
Okay.
Choreographed most of Standing Next to You. Well, this is the first time working with Jungkook as a solo artist. One half of the husband and wife team, Kione and Mari, has been choreographing moves for BTS since 2015. Nice. He was behind the iconic dances for Dope, Fire, Not Today, Blood, Sweat and Tears of Jimin, J-Hope and Jungkook have also participated in the choreographer and director duos dance workshop way back in 2013.
My God.
That's sick. So they've been working a lot together.
So they know exactly what works for Jungkook, and I think that's the reason why that's what I wanted to say about in terms of choreography. It's so well tailor-made in terms of like what works for his body type, what works for his natural dance style, what works for his singing capabilities. Is just so well catered to him that it amplifies the idol perspective that we already have of him. It's such a pristine performance.
A ton of Filipino choreographers. Brian Puspos.
Okay.
And also then London. He lives in London and Amsterdam, so I don't know where he's from. But Shay Latukolang. So very nice. Well, shout out to them. Let us know what you guys thought about it. If you like the breakdown of ballet, and adios. Goodbye.